My name is Rory Grant. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and diversity for me means a lot. Coming from Toronto, and coming from Canada, it's one of the things that defines Toronto is that it's bringing in all these cultures. You often hear the USA is the melting pot and Canada is the mosaic, and in Toronto you really see that mosaic in the best way possible. Melting pot would mean taking all these cultures and blending them into one sort of culture, so everyone adopts that American style, whereas in Canada, it's everywhere has its spot that it fits in, quite like a mosaic on a wall. And traveling around Europe, you can see that Europe is very similar in that way, because it's got, no matter, like 50 miles this way, you're in a completely different culture, another 50 miles, here you are in a completely different culture. That diversity is probably what draws people to travel around Europe, and draws me to travel around Europe, certainly, because if I was seeing the same thing here and here and here and here, it would get boring for me. And so I guess diversity for me is interest, is culture, is change, is a lot of things, and it definitely is a great avenue to learn, to see what's the best way of living. And you kind of find out that the best way of living is there's not one best way of living, but there's multiple ways and many different ways to living. So I think it's just in viewing all of those and taking them all in and bringing them all together and respecting each of them and learning from each of them, I think that's the best culture. So diversity is great.